We open up on the view of a beautiful nighttime sky. Stars and nebula scattered about like a beautiful painting. Oranges and purples, blues and whites, all mixing to create a sky that, while not as bright as daytime, doesn't need a moon to shine down upon the city below. The city of Star's Spire in the Astral Coast. The largest city in the Astral Coast region of Nakstadt is not quite a port town, though it leads to a more small port entrance, is scattered with beautiful large buildings, all decorated with various glass shards embedded in the outside like mosaics. Canals snake through the city like lifeblood, allowing transport of people from one place to the other quickly, but in style. The central area of Star's Spire has 3 major towers. The first one is the Star Spire, a beautiful open-air cathedral made up of the Astral Elf stained glass art pieces that are made from starlight itself, all arranged in a beautiful floating array of collected crystalline structures. The cathedral is not a building per se, but every single panel or shard of star glass shines starlight down onto the more concentrated centerpiece. Each one having a different hymn to the Eidolon Yulia, the Eidolon of stars and lost things and collections. And the other two towers, one is a much more Spartan-looking building made out of what appears to be at first glance swords piled upon one another, but is more of an artistic twist of that. It is the Kresh of Kresh, the home of the Githyanki military organization. It honors the code of Star's Steel, which is the Githyanki's more secular faith of keeping together in their creches and honoring their ancestors. Outside of it is a statue made out of the same star steel material of the Adlishar, the first among many of the Githyanki, a secular but still religious figure of the founder of the new Star Steel Code crash culture of the Githyanki. New is a relative term, but and finally, the final tower of the Star Spire City is the Tyrian Tower, a massive amethyst that floats in the night skies slightly gently. The exterior is naturally formed, and yet its size is far bigger than any amethyst could ever be. However, those in the know would report that the inside is actually even greater than the outside. It is a center of learning and knowledge run by the librarian, a mysterious figure who seeks out esoteric and mundane tomes of all kinds to enrich the hoard of their library. The city of Star Spire is massive. Many things happen here. Many things go unseen. It may be bright with the stars and the nebulae visible in the night sky, but there's still darkness in the corners and the alleys. The city, while beautiful, has its more run-down parts, as any city does. And we open on a small boarding house, where several travelers have found themselves after making it their way to Spire for their own reasons, and looking for a cheap but relatively safe place to stay. And so, I want you all to roll me initiative.
That is how we start.
Excuse me, Rick?
Don't worry, it's not for combat.
5!
First roll of the game's a 10, I'll take it.
Alright. Let's see, which die do I want to roll? I have like 30 in front of me right now. I make dice, so there's that.
So many dice.
Yeah, Ginger will hook you up if you want to get some cool dice.
Remind me, I'm tempted.
20!
Hey! Post that in the next release, baby.
Oh, I gotta go grab my phone.
Alright, we got NS Nat 20, first one of the game. Let's go.
So that would put I would be at 27 initiative. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh!
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Abby, what about you?
Oh, 18?
18. Awesome.
Oh my god.
Which actually works because technically Nova and Lotus would be going together because they travel together.
Makes sense.
Alright, I'm back. I have my phone. I'm taking a picture.
Oh.
And also, this die is very fitting.
Oh, yeah.
I love the mental image of this overgrown wooden robot traveling with this absolute giant bear of an elf that's like just two lumbering figures walking into town.
We are two men.
We are two men.
Oh, hell yeah, very fitting. Beautiful constellation dice.
This one, actually, I decided to keep it for my star druid.
Oh, I love those.
Oh,
I love that.
gorgeous.
That's a very gorgeous dice.
Absolutely gorgeous. By the way, if you are listening to this and you're not one of our players or members of the server, please check out royalramresin.com.
Wait!
Go
I
to...
didn't Can I just say, I just realized I have one of your dice and didn't realize it was you that made it.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! Small world!
Wait, hold on! Which dice do you have?
I have the, it looks like, here, I'll take a picture of it. It's like a beach.
Ooh. Oh, wait. It might be the cartography set?
I think it is.
Oh, hell yeah!
That's royalramresin.com.
Rick!
Oil rim resin, where all your dice come true. Gotta.
Oh, fucking nat 20! Yeah! Ooh, you have an old cartography, too!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I like it.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, that's so strange to see one of my dice in the wild!
It was probably Wick who set me up, to be fair.
I do just sometimes like drop your like shop in like D&D games I'm in.
Oh, thank you. I need to update this.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I just pulled up your website and I'm just looking at all the dice. Oh my goodness. I may be buying some.
have more that I have to upload. But things have been all over the place lately. But
Anyways,
let's get into the game. Let's ignore the fact that
Game.
so with that in mind, Ginger, since you got a nat 20, would you like to describe your character?
Oh no! I thought I'd have more time.
What you get for rolling that 20?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I get. Well, for the most part, I'm actually trying to decide: should my character be shorter or as tall as all the other hulking tall people? What do y'all think?
That's totally up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you, buddy.
That's up to you, Ginger.
I know, but I also there's a D2. Okay, he's as tall as everyone else. So we have a lot of tall people in this.
Tall
This
boys.
party. I'd say there's like a, how would I describe him? Because I haven't really had much of a thought of what he looked like in my head, other than this man is kind of just wearing a really long cloak. He seems to try to keep himself hidden a lot. I'd say fairly tall, probably like 6'4"-ish. You'd think maybe kind of like a thin or medium build if you looked hard enough, but he constantly is just got a cloak over, like, pulled up. He's just trying to keep to himself. And also, you have never heard this man speak.
Yep. That's fair. That's still a description. Is tall guy in a cloak is in fact a description.
It is a description. I'm sorry. He does not want to be perceived. Is the thing.
Into of superior healing.
Abby.
Oh.
What about you?
So, you see a relatively short, a little bit of a bigger build woman, and she has got this like pale, almost white skin, and she almost looks a little bit sickly, but you can tell that she is definitely well suited for combat. She's got a hammer on her side, and she's got these pants that kind of flow almost like a dress, and a very simple armor set as she kind of sits in the back corner watching things happen.
Alright.
I also forgot to add, one of the biggest parts of my character is he is wearing a mask, so you have no clue what his face looks like. Sorry about that.
What the mask is.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
finishing up with sketch because I had an official sketch, but I'll put that in chat later.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Next, how about you, Chase?
Alright, my character Nova is fairly tall, although in tall company apparently.
Average height at this point.
A wild forged wearing with integrated armor. With wooden limbs and bioluminescence spots kind of showing out and showing through the armor. He has a spear and shield and is looking around inquisitively.
Cool. What kind of base, since you're a Wild Forge, what kind of race is your frame modeled after? Did you go with the standard lizard folk model, or are you doing elf humanoid, or something like that?
I didn't even. Probably more lizard folk than anything.
Lizard.
Yeah. So you're a
Lizard.
wooden
But
lizard.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. In that case, Lapis, why don't you describe Lotus to us?
Lotus is a very large astral elf, pallid skin, very, very pale, almost white. He has 3 eyes, one eye vertically in the center of his brow, with a black sclera and red iris. Curiously enough, his other 2 eyes, and the placement of where most humanoid eyes would be, do not seem to open whatsoever. Soft pastel pink, weighty hair, done up in a sort of half up, half down bun situation in the back, pinned in place with a blooming branch of, what were the flowers that are very common among lizard folk again? The bioluminescent ones?
I don't recall I don't remember saying a flower. However, we'll call, I guess we can call moondrop fruit trees are like the most common trees, I believe I said, but I guess we can call these,
Moondrop blossom.
Yeah, sure, we'll call them moondrop blossoms. Why not? From the same tree.
Yeah, he has, these living moondrop blossom branches that are pinning his bun in place, and these same moondrop blossoms also hem the edges of his sort of chitin situation, which exposes I think it's his left pectoral and upper stomach, and from and then the bottom edge of the hem of his chitin is done with these ruffles. Patterning the chitin is a sort of flower-like pattern over the center of his stomach, and the bottom hem is done with these 4-pointed star, circle, and teardrop and crescent patterns. His face has these little tattoos of circular pink dots underneath his humanoid eyes, and a golden nasal piercing. On his back, he looks rather suited for combat. He's very clearly fat, but you also get the impression that there's a lot of muscle beneath it. He's kind of built like a weightlifter.
Bigger build.
And on his back is this long staff of gnarled wood hanging from vines at the very end. Seems to be this blossoming censer that exudes this shimmering, sparkling pink mist. He seems to have this ever-present, gentle smile on his face. And yeah, that's about all I can think to talk about him.
All right.
Disorganized as that description was.
No worries, no worries.
You're good.
You're good, yeah. So, you'll find yourself in this little boarding house, which I don't recall if I said the name of, but if not, it's the Star's Hearth. And it is slightly run down, but it has empty rooms at a good price, and is currently serving dinner. Obviously, it's always nighttime in Knockstadt, but
it's currently serving. Yeah.
Let's see. Permanent Billy Band.
Oh.
Anyway. But one of the local dishes that is being offered is I have not come up with a name for it yet. I'm just gonna call it I'll just call it Sailor Stew because it is made up of it's similar to like a cioppino, like a tomato soup with like fresh fish in it. But it's got all sorts of crazy astral plane style sea life.
Like that astral lobster.
Yeah, and those like floating fish. And it's served with a bowl of basically calcana with mashed potatoes with giant space hamster bacon and cabbage.
Oh.
Delicious.
Yes. And the tavern keeper is, if you'll actually look, I actually made this ahead of time in the NPC log, is a githyanki, a githyanki woman wearing an eye patch, and you have gathered that her name is Astray. But yeah, you guys are currently the only people at this boarding house. You have purchased rooms for the night at 1 silver piece per evening. So, yes. You have all only recently gotten to the Astral Coast today, and this has basically been your first stop after long days of travel, be it by land in some people's case, or sea by other people's case. What is your current seating arrangement? Obviously, I believe. How do you pronounce your character's name, Ginger? I'm sorry.
It's fine. Hono.
Hono. Hono is sitting by himself, but everyone else is free to get however they want to get situated.
My dude just like, I'm gonna be over here.
We're taking up right here.
Oh. Is it like is there like a long table, or is it just like a bunch of different tables or anything
It's
like that?
There's about 4 to 5, I'll say 5 circular tables that could sit about like maybe 5 people at each one.
So technically we could all sit at one table together.
Yes, you could.
Would we? It's depend. I don't know. We'll see.
Is that who looks like lonely or out of place in the area? Just kind of anybody off to themselves.
That would be Hono, Ginger's character.
my little dude just all over the corner. I'm eating soup.
You are eating soup very carefully through your mask.
It's fine.
To grab a bowl of soup, and she's going to slide it on the table across from Ginger, and she's going to say, "Hello, how are you doing?"
You're going to see Hono just completely stop what he's doing and then just stare at you. And then he's going to respond, but he moves his hands. He speaks in sign language.
Oh.
Do you know? I know this is the
The
Gith
Muppet
sign
Man.
language.
Yes, do you know Githyanki?
No, unfortunately.
It would just be Gith.
Oh no!
It is just, the language is just Gith, I believe. I don't think it's Githyanki and Githzerai is a separate language. I think it is just Gith. Unfortunately, you do not understand sign language. However, what does Hono say?
Just basically, hello. Oh, what was your thing again? I'm sorry. You said, "How are you doing?" Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would respond fine and then ask how you're doing. But when he realizes that you seem confused, he'll bring out a little pad and just kind of write down in common. So yeah.
I'm sorry. I totally need to learn the language here. I'm not from here. Like, it's good to meet you. I'm kind of a stranger, so I just thought I'd try to meet new people, but, like, what brings you here?
Just to cut in.
Sorry if I'm being too, you know?
No, you're good. Abby, you have like a little bit of a choppy signal or like a little staticky-ness to your mic, do you think?
Sure, let me switch to my headphones and see if that makes it better.
We out here switching.
Here we go, is that a little bit better?
Oh my god,
so
that's
much,
so much
so
better.
much better.
Holy shit.
This is night and day. Jeez.
Bad mic. Bad headphones, I guess.
Okay. What was it? What you were asking? What is my character doing there?
Yeah.
I now have to decide if this will come off as sarcastic.
just write it and then /S/J.
Hono would kind of look at you, like cock his head a little bit to the side, and then just write eating soup.
Love that.
Yeah, sorry, that was probably rude of me to ask. Like, I guess, are you enjoying the Astral Coast, or... And she's kind of looking around trying to figure out what to ask. Being, like, insanely awkward.
You look to the one character who's just like, I do not want to be perceived, but I'm going to be polite, but also, he would nod. He'll nod to that. And then he'll write back, are you?
I guess so. I guess it's beautiful here. I'm just not used to... Well, just a lot of people.
He nods as well.
I guess... Oh, I'm just thinking of what to ask. Sorry, I'm a little bit awkward. But,
actually, he writes your name?
Well, I never introduced myself.
Oh, that's my favorite anime.
I'm Cassandra.
That's a joke. I've never watched it. He's really into anime.
Oh my god. Yeah, and he'll write out Hono for you. And response it points to himself.
Nice to meet you.
Just nods.
Here, I kind of don't know anybody here, so...
He writes, I also don't know anyone here.
Do y'all remember the first episode of Gravity Falls where, like, Mabel is trying to interact with all those guys. That's what this interaction reminds me of. Just like Mabel being horrifically socially awkward of like, you like turtles? I like turtles. We have so much in common.
She's got pretty bad charisma, so probably like a +2.
A +2 is better than I have. I have
It's
-1.
actually good charisma. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
To be fair, that's like her dumb stat, though.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
hilarious.
Stat is a +2.
My dumb
I
stat
rolled really good. I even have screenshots, but
I also rolled really good too.
I rolled really good on everything but
I thought I
charisma,
rolled
which is a
good.
-1. I have a 9 charisma.
What's
I have
your,
a 13.
what's your charisma, Chase? What's your charisma, Paladin?
16.
There you go.
nice.
Anyways,
I love these two just being super awkward.
It's like the two most awkward people like decided to talk to each other.
so while this is going on, what are Nova and Lotus doing?
Yeah, Lotus is just watching them intently, and he's going to look over at Nova and say, "Well, they're a right peach, ain't they?"
I'm very interested to meet them, though.
Perhaps we go say hello.
I think that sounds wonderful.
I'll stand up and walk on over, and Lotus is a polite gentleman and will sort of take a slight bow in greeting to the scary woman with the scary hammer and the masked individual. Salutations. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Lotus. This lovely tall drink of water here is my companion Nova.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, it's great to meet you guys too.
Oh.
Yes.
Hono kind of nods, kind of like does a little head bow himself. And then kind of looks at you guys, unsure if you also speak Gith.
Lotus will take note of the notepad and the earlier interaction, and will sort of narrow his lock in his third eye onto Hono, and will speak into his mind and say, "Apologies, I haven't learned Gith yet, but this should be a little bit easier."
Hold on. He just kind of nods, but doesn't seem to really respond to you, mentally.
Lotus will respond in the mind and say, if this is uncomfortable, I can simply accept the notepad. I wasn't going to cry, but I can understand that that is a very real fear that a lot of people have.
Yeah, he would just kind of write on the notepad, this would be preferred.
Yes, of course. And he'll respond to that vocally.
Neat.
Well, good to meet you all. So, what brings you all here? Excellent conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is just like waiting for somebody else to speak up first. They don't want to be rude, so no one's saying anything.
Well,
I think eventually. Oh no! And right on the notepad, he's seeking knowledge.
I'm doing a little bit of knowledge seeking myself here, just poking around. There was a bit of an incident several years back that I'm looking for answers on. I think up close, you all would be able to see that on Lotus's shoulders and peeking out from the robe of his, from under the robe, from his stomach and back, there appears to be these sun-shaped burn scars. Yeah.
Were you about to say something, Chase?
Oh yeah. Once I can wait.
Yeah.
Nova. Okay. Nova. I'm new here. I'm just getting the lay of the land.
I love Nova.
Nova, my beloved.
He's a polite young man. Old man, young boy man.
Young old.
Young old man. I love everyone so far. I enjoy a little robot. He's not even literally big. Oh. But yes. Do they join us? Do they join
Yeah,
us?
absolutely.
Oh no.
Lotus will sit down.
Oh no, just trying to, like, eat in peace.
He just kind of sits there like, what do I do now? This is what he gets for being the shady character in the corner.
Not allowed.
No loners allowed!
Speaking of shady characters, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
Mine's a fucking 22.
Mine is a 15.
13. Oh wait, sorry, 11.
My computer internet just died on me.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea why I
Yeah,
chose
Rip.
sleight of hand as a proficiency. I'm gonna be so for real.
I picked it because it has to do with crafting sometimes.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Abby, what's your passive perception?
14.
14.
I have the eyes.
Damn, everyone but Nova notices that the back door to the kitchen opens while you guys are having this conversation, and another githyanki that looks pretty ragged. In fact, he actually looks like he's bleeding a little bit, sort of stumbles through the door to the kitchen, sort of whispers something in githyanki to Astra, and
Hey, I have observant. I can read his lips.
Yes,
What
you
is he
can.
saying?
You can, and you actually not only see their lips moving, but with your massive passive with your massive passive of 22.
Is that what they call it?
Is that what they call it? Anyways, with your massive passive, you actually hear him say in githyanki, or Gith, he says to Astra, "Hey, they fucking got the package. What do we do?" And Astra sort of slaps him upside the back of the head. It's like, fuck, God. Alright. Listen, just get yourself cleaned up. Go back to the base. I'll figure this out. And you see that conversation go on, and the other githyanki sort of slink out the kitchen, or back into the kitchen, while you guys are having your sort of conversation.
Hono is just... He's just like, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, very interesting.
The temptation to follow is there, but he's surrounded by a bunch of people who are trying to talk to him, and he's like, what do I do?
You hear a muttered ksva under Astra's breath as this other githyanki sort of slinks out. Which, by the way, for all you BG3 enjoyers, ksva literally translates to shit.
I figured it was something like that, but I hadn't looked up the translation.
I literally have a little githyanki dictionary pulled up.
Oh, nice.
Gosh, I love it.
Or Gith dictionary.
Question, does anyone in the party actually speak Gith?
I speak Celestial.
I speak pretty much everything but Gith. I speak Common, Druidic, Elvish, Quarry, and I have telepathy. Telepathy is my only communicative device with Hono, aside from the notepad. I'm so sorry.
This is so funny.
Yeah, I think we'll take notice. Lotus will notice the injured individual, and will stand up and walk over that way towards Estray and sort of ask, pardon me, but I couldn't help but notice that individual was looking rather haggard. Is he in need of healing?
Kaas is fine, sir. Thank you for your... hold on. Kaas is fine. Thank you for your concern, but... we don't need Istic Point. Wait! And then she pauses for a second and says, actually, how would you all like to make some gold?
Lotus's sort of naturally droopy ears perk up a little bit. Some gold could be nice.
Interesting. What about you all? Would you all like to make some gold?
Gold is what you use to buy things, right?
Yeah, sure. You can very easily use gold to procure goods and services.
That sounds wonderful.
Watching everyone go, that sounds like great, and he goes,
And tell you what, I'll give you all 5 gold and month free room and board here if you manage to do a job for me.
Alright, what's the job?
Simple. My friend was making a delivery, and some damned, some bandits managed to nab it off of him. And I need you to take it to retrieve the package, and take it to the Gish Academy.
Alright. Sounds easy enough.
It is! And she's gonna hand you so she's gonna write something down in common and say, if you retrieve it, and bring it to the academy, you'll need to talk to, one of the guards, but make sure they're wearing this symbol. And she points to a little symbol of a broken sword, as a little necklace. Give it to them and say, and tell them you got a package from Astra to deliver, and they'll take it off your hands.
Alright.
And she's going to sort of say, my pal Kaas was ambushed a few blocks away. He said it was... hold on just a second. I had them... Do I have those stat blocks pulled up? I do not. Give me just a second. But if you... You'll know the package when you see it. It's got the same marking on the outside of it, and those fools won't be able to open it up. So, if you see some people, or, well,
Alright.
anyone looking over a package like that, you should be able to easily get it back off of them. Kaas, bless his heart, he's half lame from his time at the academy. So, you know, we thought he'd be a lesser observed target, but unfortunately he was ambushed.
Are attacks like this common?
For us, sometimes.
That's horrible.
Yeah, you know. The Gith and the Kresh like to pick on us, and because we're not part of the Kresh, we get a little less protection than they do.
I see.
That doesn't seem right.
You know, you tell your teacher to shove it up their ass when they smack you on the wrist for messing up your form twice in a row, and then you get kicked out of the fucking school and all your support network. It is what it is. I'd do it again. Actually, I'd probably stab him if I was able to do it again. But, you know. Not fatally, just in the hand.
Just a little warning stab.
Yeah, you know.
As one does.
So what do you say? 5 gold? A place to stay for the next month.
5 gold each or 5 gold total?
Each.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean... Actually, Hono is going to come over and ask in sign language description of the bandits.
And she's going to reply back in sign language perfectly.
Hell yeah.
She's going to say, so you, yeah. Well, poor Kaas didn't get a good look at them, but I think they were... Where is my fucking... Oh, right, there we go, sorry. Sorry. Just a second.
You're fine. Also, hopefully no one can hear my typing.
Only a little.
A little bit.
I'm sorry!
It's okay.
I'm taking notes. Which, if you ever need them, Wick, they are always there for you to look at.
Ah, yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It'll be nice to finally have a place to rest, sit down, and decompose for a little bit. Decompress, that's the word. There we go.
Decompose, Hono just looks at you.
Decompress.
Ah, yes. He said they were tiny figure or small figures, about maybe 3 foot tall, like maybe goblins.
Stupid looking.
I don't know, probably some of those weirdo halflings from the Twisted Lands. They don't come here often, but they don't like to integrate into society as much. But, to be fair, we don't like our society that much anyways. But we still need the package back.
Okay. Was that all in sign, so no one actually understood that?
Yeah. You can make me a history check, if you want.
Hell yeah. I will do that.
And you can also, what's your passive insight?
My passive insight is a 15.
Alright.
So history check, that's a 19.
19. You know that, in the Twisted Lands, from what you know about the Twisted Lands, you know that, it's a absolutely nightmarish place to live as reality seems to shift and break down. But there are some groups, some tribes of halflings with innate psychic powers that manage to travel it pretty well in a sort of nomadic lifestyle. They rarely ever come outside of the Twisted Lands, though, so you have a sense, as well as with your passive perception, or passive insight, that she's not letting on completely to what they might have been.
Okay. I don't know if he wants to ask more information or not. Okay, so he'll just keep that to... He's gonna tell the rest of the party when they're not within view of her. But it seems that we're gonna go do this fun little package retrieval together. Now I have a cat yelling at me. What do you want?
Wow!
Why are you wet?
The eternal pet question. Why are you wet?
Oh, does anyone else have any other questions?
Nope.
Okay, well, Hono has to write the information down to show it to you guys.
Thank you.
So I
Oh
guess-
no.
I guess he...
Lol, Lamau.
Lol, said the scorpion. Wow.
Lol, said Karn the Betrayer. Lamau.
But yeah, okay. He will relay at least the suspected description But I'm assuming once we get far away, he's like, I'm not sure that's the actual description.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go find people.
Of course.
If you want, since you're a ranger, you can make me a survival check to try and track the bloodstains of Kaas and see if you can find out where he came from.
I would love to do that. I'm so sad that I only have a +3, but it might be good enough. We'll see.
We all know where he came from. His mother's womb.
No, well, sort of, but githyanki are hatched. They lay
His
eggs.
mother's egg. There we go. That's where it came from.
Well, I rolled. I gotta do math real quick. I got an 11.
That is actually enough. Because,
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Alright.
Because
I'm used to playing a higher level D&D, so I'm just like, this isn't good enough.
it was actually you only needed to get a 10 because
Nice.
Kaas
He
was not.
bled like a stuck pig, I guess.
Yes, he did bleed a lot, but also he's got a bad limp, so you can easily sort of see where he was since he was panicking.
Hooray for panic.
Yeah.
Question:
Yes.
Are these alleyways actually like in darkness or anything? Because I also realize he's a Gloomstalker, so he might disappear from the party.
Yes, there is some of these alleyways, despite everything with the in this part of the town, there's not a lot of canals, and so there's not as many street lamps.
Okay.
So it is a little darker in this area.
Unintentionally disappears from party.
Yeah, you do notice that as they sort of walk with you, that Hono has sort of disappeared from those of you who have dark vision.
And anyone who doesn't have dark vision can't see darkness.
Well, that's awful curious. I'm sorry.
Nova, like, waves his hand through where Hono was.
You just sort of clump against Kono's side.
He just kind of looks at you. I don't think you can see it.
Also,
I don't think my lad actually understands that he disappears in darkness to other people.
Oh.
He's always by himself.
You are very hard to see.
Also, he's still around. Probably.
I literally glow in the dark, so.
Oh yeah, if you're glowing, I'll just stand right next to you. I won't be in darkness anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the other thing that I wanted to mention, is the flowers in Lotus's hair and hemming his outfit are also bioluminescent. I forgot to mention that. Just
Alrighty.
reminded me. Yeah.
So, as you guys, are you guys following this sort of track?
Yeah. The track.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, anyone speak deep speech?
Damn it, no!
No.
I was tempted to take that, but I took Draconic instead.
Abby, do you
Nope.
speak? Nope. No one speaks it?
Gonna have to learn it sometime soon.
Damn, because you hear from this alleyway before you get to it, you hear.
Oh, that's truly upsetting.
Before I changed my character background, I had deep speech.
Oh no, you changed it, so you
Oh.
got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna originally take deep speech, but I took Draconic because I'm like, that might have more use.
Do you all wish to sneak up on him, or do you want to burst through?
Lotus, we're in an alley, correct?
You are about to approach an alley, which has these strange sounds coming from him.
How lit is the alley? Because I can just.
Oh, it's so lit, bro.
It is. It's surprisingly. It's pretty dark in the alleyway, actually.
Yeah, Lotus is going to walk up to the wall of the alley, and then he's just gonna walk straight up it. He's just gonna walk straight up it and try to walk as quietly as possible along the wall to see what's making this horrible racket.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to make me a stealth check.
Of course.
If they possibly can I also stealth?
Yes, you can as well.
Okay.
I should probably hang back. Clunky armor.
For future reference, Pass Without a Trace a 3rd or 2nd level spell?
That is a 2nd level spell.
Okay, well, I'll remember to prepare that next time.
Did Abby or Chase say something?
If nobody is stopping me, I'm just gonna walk forward and say hi.
Oh.
Before you get very far, you just feel Hono's arm on you. Just like, no, stop it.
13.
Okay. I look down and what? But quietly, since obviously this is a delicate social situation.
And I'm gonna roll an advantage and see what I get because I got my kick.
Wait, what are you rolling?
I'm rolling stealth.
Oh, okay.
Well, my first one was a 16, my second one's a 25. So Hono's just like, this is my job.
Alright, none of them see either of you, and both of you sort of see 4 of these little fuckers.
Oh, Jesus! What is that?
Shoutouts to
You
Little
look happy.
Yeah, these little these like about 3 foot tall gray figures with spikes growing out of them and very like torn lips that are in a big smile. They're sort of pawing at this package and sort of cackling, but starting to get a little frustrated that they can't seem to open
I'm tempted just to go steal the package right
Jeez,
from underneath.
I don't like these guys.
With my previous history check, would I know that these are the halflings, or is this something completely
Oh, these are
different?
absolutely not Ghostwise halflings. Ghostwise halflings do have grayish skin, but they just look like halflings. These are weirdo fucking freaks. You can make me a
Make me a weirdo fucking freak check.
I'd say you can make me either a nature or arcana check.
Okay, same modifier for both, so... Jesus Christ! Okay, that's a 22.
Dang. What was that?
I feel like I need to put this one die aside. It's rolling too well.
Yeah, which one was that?
Let's go with nature.
So, you know that these are with the 22 and in nature, these are Grue. Grue. They are a form of aberration that are...
They're out here looking for their girls.
They are not very smart, but they often serve stronger aberrations that need stuff doing. However, they are smart enough to communicate, as you can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, being named Grue, these are basically the minions of other aberrations, specifically the ones known as Starspawn. You would know, you have heard that they serve other aberrations called Starspawns, and you, with that high of a roll, you don't know the rest of this, but you can make me a Arcana or History spin-off roll off of this.
We'll go with the history because it's got a higher. I rolled bad now. it's a 9 total.
9 total. You've heard of Starspawn before, and you know that some of them are in Astral Coast cities, but you don't know much else about that. That's all you know.
Okay.
That's all you get. You know that Starspawn do often work in the cities rather than other places, though. That's it.
Okay.
You and I work in the cities rather than other places.
All right, friend visitor.
I'm tempted just to sneak back to the party and just present a notepad with my information, and then sneak back to try and steal the box.
Since you also see these, Lotus, you can also make me a nature or arcana check on these bad boys.
I'll make a nature check because that's better for me. 15.
15. You know that these are some kind of aberration. But other than that, you don't really know much about them. You know that they're clearly able to communicate. They have they can speak deep speech and are clearly speaking it to each other. But you don't know much else about them.
How many are there?
4.
4?
Yes.
Lotus is going to cup his hands below his mouth, and as though he's blowing a kiss, this dense, thick, sparkling pink mist is going to drift down and surround these figures as he casts Fog Cloud over them. And he is going to, with telepathy, speak in Nova's mind and say, what is he gonna say? He's going to say, have at them, gather everyone else, do them in, I'll jump in as soon as possible. Bless
All right.
you?
Okay.
Alright, you all get roll me initiative, you all get a surprise round.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Let's see.
Don't you love having a spooky, chunky man in the party?
I think I rolled poorly. Even rolling poorly, it's still a fucking 11. I got a 10.
We're in the same boat.
8.
Alright, can everyone...
17. Yeah.
No.
How about the...
where is it? Where is it? Night shift. Okay. Initiative. What'd you get, Ginger?
I got an 11.
Alright, Nova, you get to go first, buddy.
Please do not
bud!
I'll listen to my friend, and I know these are bad guys. So I will...
Nova, kill!
So I'm not super fond of not trying to make friends with them first. Sorry, how many of them are there?
4.
There are 4.
Okay. I guess it didn't matter that much, but I will walk up to the nearest one in the fog cloud.
How tall is it? Because fog cloud's heavily obscured, so I don't think you can even see them.
Yeah, you would have complete disadvantage on hitting them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was told to attack them anyways.
I'm sure you could get them.
So I'll walk.
It's for Drew, Michael.
Yeah.
How hard to hit could they be?
Get them.
All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try and poke him with my spear. I'm gonna walk up to the closest one and poke it with my spear. Oh, is that disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
All right. Oh, that's an 11.
Hold on just a second. Where is it? Starspawn grew. That's with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Bink!
I need you to roll me a D100 first.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's normal.
27.
27.
That's unusual!
As you know that your spear should connect with this, but as you thrust out, something just stops you from thrusting your spear forward. And you just feel like, should I really be attacking these guys?
Okay.
I don't know anything about them. And they're clearly
You know
talking.
what? That's entirely fair. And I will, instead of stabbing them, I will say, "Hello, do you speak Common or Celestial?"
They say back in deep speech.
I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Maybe we can find another way to communicate.
But yeah, you are unable to attack these as these are sapient beings.
Okay.
These are not us. These
Yeah.
are not like
Monsters.
yeah.
Got it.
Wait, was that due to your programming or something, or?
As
Or my
a
Paladin Oath.
Yeah, as a celestial
Oh!
as a celestial spirit in taking a paladin oath, breaking your paladin oath as a celestial spirit is a lot bigger of a deal than just if you're like a person. You are literally
Okay.
you got to go through some processes first.
Damn.
Okay. So I'm gonna not attack them. Thank you for that. And yeah, so I just walk up to them basically and try to say hi and fail.
Oh, buddy.
You cannot attack them unless if they attack you first, basically.
Okay.
Ah, okay. I was just like, oh, that's gonna be hard to work with. Oh, okay, defending yourself, that makes sense now.
Yeah. You are
Self-defense only.
Yeah. I'm gonna be strict with it, but I'm not gonna be like an absolute dick about it.
That seems reasonable.
Alright, next in the order is hold on a second. What'd you get again, Ginger?
I got 11, so if one of them got higher before me.
That would be you, actually.
Nice!
Oh, no.
Do I remember where the box is? Because I low-key just want to go into the fog cloud and take the box and walk away.
You can actually, what's your intelligence?
I have a 16, so plus 3.
Plus 3? I'd say that you probably would be able to.
Oh, yeah.
You'll need to make a stealth check. And I'm going to say you got disadvantage on this, but since you're in the dark, it cancels out to a normal roll.
I have advantage on stealth checks to begin with, so how do we roll this?
Just normal roll.
Cancels out.
Yeah, just
well, no,
roll.
I have not even... I have advantage because of an item I have as well. So...
just a normal roll.
Okay, so just normal roll? I wasn't sure if that applied still, because you said I'm invisible in darkness, but okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Ooh. I don't know what that was because that rolled onto a piece of cloth. Can I re-roll that?
Sure.
Okay. Because it just rolled on an edge. It was sitting on an edge, and I'm like, it's either a 13 or a 1.
1.
Fucking 20!
Oh!
No! Okay, I'm moving this piece of cloth because that's bullshit that happened. It should have been 15.
Alright, there's no way they can fucking see you, but you are still gonna have to roll a sleight of hand roll to snatch it.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll fail there. What does a 12 get me?
12? Is that with your modifiers?
That's with my modifiers. I rolled a fucking nat 20 so they didn't see me. 12. So that's a 26 and a 12. Oh, the fucking roller coaster that the dice give me.
So, 2 of them are occupied with Nova, but the other 2 sort of see you, or, well, not see you, but they feel you. It's like, and, yeah. It is now actually one of their turns, and that one is going to try and attack you.
Am I not allowed to grab the thing in skedaddle?
No, they stop you.
Oh, they stopped me? Okay.
Yeah. They spotted you and stopped you.
Rude. Alright, well, hold on. I could Cypher Strike and just fucking skedaddle. Because that would have been what? That would have been my action?
You used your action to try and grab it.
Okay. But Cypher Strike is a bonus action, so I could use that and just zoop away.
Do you wish to?
I kind of do. I do not want to be hit.
Alright.
So he does that, and then he's gone.
You zoop out of the fog, and one of them's going to try to... That one is going to try to...
Opportunity attacks do not work on me.
Yeah, no, they're trying to get out of the fog.
Okay.
What's your spellcasting modifier? What's your spell save DC, Lotus? Lotus.
It's... Oh, sorry.
Lotus. For the fog.
Lotus? Lapis?
Oh. Did we lose Lapis?
Lapis.
I think we lost Lapis. I could go check.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Spell save DC is 15.
15. Okay. Alright. That is not going to be enough to get out of the fog, I don't think. Well, how big is the fog?
Fog cloud, I believe, is 20-foot radius, so it's technically 40 feet across. Oh, I don't think I could have gotten out.
Oh, no, you couldn't have.
Yeah.
Wait, does Zephyr Strike give you bonus movement?
Only if I attack.
Ah.
I get an extra 30 foot if I attack, so I'm still in the fog. Well, I will have just moved slightly enough that they cannot get up attacks and they don't know where I am then.
Yep. Yeah, so they are not able to escape the fog cloud, or find you.
Vibin. Can't get me.
The other one... is actually going to be able to find you, and they are going to try to attack you, but with disadvantage.
Wow, rude.
What's your AC?
My AC is, hold on, it's a 16.
That's not gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
Alright, where the fuck is Lapis? Did they say they were gonna be BRB?
I don't remember.
That I heard.
Huh. That's not good.
Yeah, that is not good. What the fuck an ice cream truck? What's that?
I'm back with biscuits.
Oh, there you are.
Oh! There you are.
We didn't hear that you said you said you're
No,
going
I
to be.
think I remember something about this.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I think there was too much
My
going on that my
apologies.
brain.
You're good. Lapis, it is your turn.
All right. Hmm.
Oh wait, you guys have a
Yeah.
surprise round. They wouldn't have been able to gone anyways. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lotus is going to cast primal savagery on himself, and his already long snake-like fangs are going to get even longer, dripping poison. And he is going to drop down on one of the Gru and bite him.
All right, roll me an attack with disadvantage.
Uh, 11.
That is gonna hit.
Fuck yeah. Question. Would this also count as... Well, I mean... it doesn't have to count as a fanged bite, given the fact that, like...
It's not.
You know, yeah.
Fanged Bite has its own.
Yeah.
Action.
4 points of... What damage is this?
Acid.
Acid.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, 4 points of acid damage to Gru number 1.
All right.
Lotus out here channeling his inner drop bear.
Now
Yeah.
it is Cassandra's turn.
Join the fray!
She has no idea what she's doing. She didn't hear anything about the attack. A fog cloud just appeared after these creatures were talking. So, can I see anybody?
No, you can see Nova.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Nova then.
Thank you.
Awesome. So you get Shield of Faith, which is... I'm just gonna do it at like a first level.
Plus 2 AC.
The most
So that'll be
pathetic
2
whimper of a dog.
and then that'll be the end of my turn. She has no idea what's going on.
Oh. Does it look... Yeah, that's true. It doesn't even really look like we're fighting yet, because Nova just went
Yeah,
over there.
that's true.
Yeah, it's been a sneak attack, so they can't do anything. They did stop you from taking the thing, so you could have still done Zephyr Strike to get out of there, but they would not have been able to try and chase you.
Okay.
Let's see. Now is back to the top of the order. Who is at the top? Oh, that's Nova. Nova. They have not tried to attack you yet, so you cannot attack them.
Okay.
Question, does
fine.
I guess we wouldn't know this, but does the oath go off if one of your companions is attacked, but you aren't specifically attacked?
I would imagine I can defend those who are in danger.
Yes, you can. But yes, you can.
Okay. I will, what can I do?
You cannot attack if someone attacks your companions and surrenders, though.
Fair enough. I'm close to the case, right? The prize.
What?
Or at least, I'm close to the thing we're trying to pick up.
You are outside the fog cloud.
Oh, I thought
Oh wait, no, you'd be inside the
I walked
fog
up
cloud.
to him. Yeah.
You would be inside the fog cloud. Make me an intelligence check. Just a flat intelligence check.
Flat intelligence. Nat 20.
Oh hey, yeah, pop that bad boy in the nat 20s.
This bucket of bolts is so fucking smart.
And you can make a move towards the package.
Oh my god, you have a +1 in your int.
Yeah.
Oh god.
However, all of them are distracted, so you can just pick it up. But
I would like to pick it up.
there is going to be some opportunity attacks against you. What's your AC?
21.
Holy shit.
Hell
Miss.
yeah.
Oh wait.
I love me some funky little robot man.
First one miss. Second one miss. Third one miss. And fourth one miss.
That was with the Shield of Faith too, right?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shield of Faith made it 21.
Okay.
Yeah. You grab it. You used all your movement to
get to it.
Get to it, and you can get a little bit back towards the edge of the fog cloud, but you can't get out of it completely.
Alright, could I would like to wave goodbye in bonus action, action dash to get out.
You can.
I'll do that.
I love Nova.
They seem to be upset.
You do. You grab it. They don't know that it's been gotten yet, though, because it's
Okay.
fog cloud.
Yeah. Well, my companions that are out of the fog cloud, I will let know by showing them.
Well, at least it's fog cloud and not fog cloud. Then we'd be in real trouble. Not to be confused with hell clowns.
How tall is the fog cloud?
It's a sphere.
It's a sphere, okay.
20-foot sphere.
Okay, so yeah, the only person outside is Cassandra.
Sandra's just chilling.
Okay. You did good work.
I was just gonna try to go back for the box, and he's like, "It's gone. Where did it go?"
God, it's gone! Gone forever.
All right. What a polite young man.
Nova, my beloved.
I love him.
Yes. Next in the order is
My dad.
I believe it's Hono.
who's Glotus. Why are you casting so many cure wounds and heal?
What do you mean?
Lotus, cure wounds, healing word, healing word, healing word, healing
Oh.
word.
I
healing
haven't
word,
done
healing word,
anything.
healing word.
This is all from like almost a month ago.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I was just like, "What are you talking about?" The last check I saw was from Nova.
Okay. That'd be you, Ginger. You're up next.
Mm-hmm. So these things technically haven't attacked me yet.
No, they have not.
Oh, now to decide if I would attack. Does it sound like they were trying to attack, though?
It does kind of sound like it. You were able to figure out that, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to go back to where the box was. Figure out the box isn't there anymore.
Axe.
Yeah, you can move back. They've already taken all their opportunity attacks, so
Yeah.
Reactions left.
no reactions. Make me.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? With as high as your passive perception is, you can tell someone's already grabbed the box.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Do I want to start attacking, or do I just want to zoop out of there? Because we know that they started attacking us. Or
you.
You know what? I'll just kind of. I feel bad. I think I'm gonna dash out as well.
POV, you are one of the crew, and you see Lotus dropping down on you.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lotus.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know that Lotus is in this right now.
No, we don't.
The box has died, so my boy might think that the box was taken, and he's gonna try and find it.
But yeah, as you get out, you do see Nova holding the box.
Points at Nova.
I wave.
Fucking dude, like the fucking.
This is what we're looking for, correct?
You do the fucking PogChamp point.
Yeah, but when you say this is what I'm looking for, he's gonna just.
We are all disasters. I love this.
My character tried and failed, and the one who did it was the least.
I literally just walked in, took it, and walked away.
Yeah, no, my boy is just gonna nod and just point at you, and when you say this is what we're looking for, he'll nod and then just look back at the cloud and just be like, look for Lotus and not see Lotus and go, oh god.
Where's my good friend Lotus as I look up at the roof?
Next in the order is actually gonna be Lotus.
Realizing that I don't see the box. Lotus.
You wouldn't be able to see the box because it's fog anyways.
Yeah. Lotus is going to. Can Lotus hear the conversation out of the fog?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah. Lotus is going to take the opportunity, and he's just going to
They already used all of them.
Yeah, he's gonna action dash out of the fog and just go and just say, "Go, go, 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 go!" Go! Quickly, quickly!
Are you biting one?
Yeah,
you say like, go, go, go with your bloody mouth.
Yeah, he's got like, he wipes like the non-self-damaging acid off of his mouth and just flings it back, like he flings his hand, and flings the rest of the acid back towards the cloud. Normal man. Yeah. That's my turn.
yeah.
Booking it.
You know what? If you all wish, you can book it.
Book it. Book it.
Let's book it.
I will just have Hono at one point write, but will they follow us and show it to the group, which actually he's gonna have to be around somebody with lights so you can see.
Hopefully not.
We can go to like a nearby tavern and reconvene at a tavern. Just yell, meet at like whatever corner sign is nearby.
Just stand by me and point somewhere.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand.
I mean, we can't just legitimately return back to our tavern.
Yeah, that's
Are they
true.
going to follow us? That's all I'm saying is, we're probably going to have to deal with them again.
Like
Do we want to deal with them now?
after we get out of the alley, do we see them chasing us?
How far? What's the description of fog cloud?
It's 20-foot radius sphere, so it should be 40-foot.
Diameter.
How far away can you get from it before it dispels?
I don't.
It's a concentration that
Yeah.
lasts an hour.
Does it? Oh man, you guys can keep it up. They're going to, if you keep dashing, they're going to try to follow you, but you can like easily like book it so that it's hard for them to.
Yeah, and they don't know what we look. They only know what one of us look like because nobody talked to them.
Talk to them in the fog.
Yeah.
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 So they don't know what he looks like.
Hooray!
And I was invisible like the entire time.
And people tell me that fog cloud is useless.
He's good. God.
Fog Cloud just makes me immortal.
We did it, Patrick! We saved the city!
It's not even on fire.
You guys do manage to get away. However, you still need to make the delivery to the Gish Academy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we have to go to the crash.
We gotta go. We gotta go give the Gish the dish.
Dish the dish.
Do any of us know how to get there?
No, absolutely not.
You guys can all make me history checks.
Hooray!
Alright. Nat 20.
17.
Really?
No joke.
Jesus! Well, I got a 10, so I have not been there. Oh my god.
That's a 12?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, with a nat 20, you're able to find your way to the Gish Academy, which is near the Crash of Crashes, but it's not in it. The Gish Academy, with your history check, you also know that the Gish Academy is where many Gishes are trained, which, for those who don't know, a little bit of D&D history, Gish is the original term for basically githyanki who uses spells and fights with a sword. In this, Gish is anything from an Eldritch Knight to a Way of Four Elements monk to arcane archer, or any sort of person who uses martial and magic skills.
Oh, sword.
Yeah, spell sword. Hexblades are technically counted in that too.
She gishing on my Yankee till I.
Yeah?
What?
Are you? Yeah, are you gonna finish that?
Till I give her my crush. I don't know.
The ways to end
I love that both of your nat 20s only have a +1.
I use them where they're important.
And anyways, you guys get to the academy, and you find 2 guards outside, and you see that one of them is indeed wearing that necklace that has a broken sword on it.
We have a delivery for you, I believe.
He sort of looks at you, looks at the package, and says, "Ah, yes, thank you. I'll make sure to get it to the right people."
Thank you very much.
Alright, you can go now.
Well,
Do we need to receive anything from you to prove that we've completed the delivery?
Oh, he sort of takes a wooden token from his bag and hands it to you guys, and it's got the same emblem of a broken sword on it.
Thank you.
And the other guard sort of like looks at you guys and sort of like raises an eyebrow, and then suddenly he just sort of like his stare just sort of slackens for a second and is like, just sort of like looks completely dazed out of his head for a brief second and says, "Alright." The other guard says, "Alright, get yourselves out of here. Go on. Thank you for your delivery."
We definitely stealth the bad guys.
Can I make a insight check on that as we're getting ready to leave?
To add... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys can both... Anyone who wants to make an insight check, you can.
Okay, yeah.
I will do an insight check, but right off the bat, once we're far away, I kind of want to write, I feel like we did something illegal.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
22.
22?
18?
Yeah,
Jesus
you guys
Christ.
all just
I got
sort
a 24!
You all fucking see the githyanki that's taking the package from you just sort of like look over at the other guard. His eyes glow faintly, and the other guard just sort of... Ugh! You can tell that this guy used some sort of psionic trick on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Briefly wipe his mind.
Yeah, Nova's gonna, this is dumb. Nova is gonna say, "Why did you just do that to your fellow guard here?"
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. It's a really long story, and you don't have enough time to hear it.
It just... Whoa. I would still like to hear it anyways. I have time.
I don't have time. Go ask Astra.
Yeah, Hona just brings up his notepad. I think we should leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask Astra.
Astray.
Astray.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Astray.
Yeah. Ask Astray about it. I don't have time to explain it. He's gonna wake back up soon. Listen, just... The Kretch needs people to stand against it in some cases.
Oh.
So, thanks for your service. Appreciate it.
Oh.
I will take that under advisement. You're welcome.
You did a good thing today.
Are we low-key trying to help overthrow the crash?
I don't know. Maybe.
We're gonna ask and find out.
Something's so better not knowing.
Odo just nods aggressively.
But how can we be sure we're making the right choices if we don't know the full story?
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys leave.
We've already made our choice.
As you guys leave, Lotus, you hear a voice in your head saying, "Ooh, watch out for them."
Lotus will, without, I think because Lotus, is kind of, in between realities at any given state, is just going to sort of say out loud, "I intend to." Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Nova's used to this by this point.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
you
just like,
guys-
what have I gotten myself into?
You guys walk back, and I need someone to roll me, since after all this, as you guys are walking back, are you making fast or normal pace?
Walking fast, faces past, and we're all down.
Are we walking fast or are we going normal speed?
I would assume we're walking fast.
Yeah, I think we'd want to try and avoid the little goblin guys we were
Yeah,
into.
I just didn't want to know if we want to do that by going fast or by going carefully.
Yeah, I mean... I guess... Would we stand out more if we were going fast, though? Well,
Yes.
these aren't really intelligent. I think we should go normal speed.
You would absolutely stand out more going fast, because there's more than just them in these streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna take take you.
We're just on a group power walk. Don't worry about it.
It will take you. It'll take you about an hour to get back if you're walking fast, and 2 hours to get back if you're walking normal.
Jeez, it took us that long to get here. Wow.
We could take the scenic route. I haven't really seen the sights of the city yet.
It's only about 8 right now, so
Okay.
PM or AM?
PM.
Okay.
Okay. Oh right, it's dinner time.
And we were eating dinner before this.
Yeah.
Which I realize now we left just sitting on the table and eating.
No, you guys have finished.
I don't think Hono did because everyone interrupted.
No! If I knew how food worked, I'd help.
It's okay. Comes back to a cold bowl of soup.
I mean, you can still eat. It's just you don't need to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I knew how food worked.
I mean, you could also just have it that your character doesn't eat at all, too. I play it differently for all my different little robots that I play.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm probably going with that.
I think a lot about how my character Reen in Wiccanized Wednesday game, because he wanted to try to experience taste, ordered like the spiciest bowl of chili imaginable with illegal spices just to try to feel something.
Oh my god.
I don't remember. Did you absolutely suffer from it or not?
No, I didn't taste it at all. That's the worst part.
Oh no.
Just taking poison damage, but can't feel it.
No, there was no adverse effects at all. It just didn't do anything.
No.
And
Oh my
everyone was
God.
looking at him weird, like he's ordering illegal spices. I mean, we're literally in the orc mafia. I mean, but why is he ordering illegal spices? That's weird.
Anyway, speaking.
Yeah.
I need somebody to roll me a d20.
I'll do it.
Alright.
16.
16.
Beloved cartoon show from Canada.
Oh my god.
Can you roll me a d8 as well?
Okay. 8.
That's a good one, right?
I hope.
As you guys sort of weave your way in and out of the alleyways, a weird little figure pops out from one of the trash cans on your way through one of the alleyways. And you see him sort of leaning against, sort of pop up on the wall to look at y'all. And you see, hold on, copy image, there we go. You see, one of these dudes hanging out on the wall, looking down at you.
Oh. Oh, I forgot what those are.
Oh, it's a Nothic!
Yeah, that's what it is.
Would I know that?
You all can make me some history checks as it fucking looks at you.
16.
Okay.
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
That is 22.
22. Abby, what about you?
That was a 6.
What?
A 6.
A 6, yeah. Abby, you don't know jack about this. The rest of you know that Nothics are little aberrations. And those of you who got above a 20 or above, know that Nothics, especially in this town, run the information network.
That makes a lot of sense.
That because they can steal secrets just by looking at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they say, secrets gained, secrets lost. And sort of rubs his fingers together.
Can it even see me? Can it even see me?
And those of you with a 20 know that it is offering you all a secret if you give it a secret.
Ooh. This is how you make friends. But I don't know what secret to give it. Get this little guy. But I'll say that I'm interested. Do you have something interesting for us? But I don't know what kind of secret you want.
Secrets of secrets to secret, away in your secret place.
Can I would like to. I would like to offer information about one of the people that I was keeping track of before I was incarnated.
Ooh. All right. Tell me about him.
Okay.
Yes, tell me secrets.
Well, there once was this lizard folk who worked for the king, except he was actually a bad person. You see, he was trying to take over, and he was slowly poisoning the king with heavy metals, and it was very bad.
Secrets known to kings like Mercury. The secret is Mercury is not secretly safe. It's secretly unsafe.
Yes, this individual figured that out and was trying to make the king go mad.
Dirty secrets. Secrets given, secrets shared.
What secret do you have for me?
Going to sort of poke you in the wooden chest with one of his little pointy fingers and say, wood is, let's see, no, hold on, let me roll for this real quick. Let me see what he's gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. A secret shared, a secret gained, a secret known, to secret shame. Those that hide in the light are often more cruel than those that sneak in the dark.
You were cutting out for some of that.
Oh.
Yeah, you cut out a couple words of that.
Those that hide in the cutout.
Okay, hold on, let me rephrase that.
Cutout.
Those that stand in the light are more cruel than those that hide in the dark.
Okay.
And he's going to point to the rest of you. Anyone else?
I feel like Hono is just like, I'm going to not be here.
Can Hono make me a deception check?
Can I make a stealth check to just not be here?
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Unfortunately, your invisibility doesn't work because it's got true sight.
God damn it, you little bastard!
Hey, don't say mean things about our new friend.
I know Hono's not saying that. I'm saying
Hono doesn't
I
speak.
know.
And
Alright, you said a deception check?
yep.
Oh, fuck. No, what was that? Oh, shit! Why do I keep rolling 19s as a 20?
All right.
Everyone out here rolling like gods, and I'm rolling like shit.
You got a 20. He got a 21, unfortunately, and he sort of like cracks over his gaze over to you, Mono. Hidden secrets from the one in robes.
Hero just shakes his head.
It's gonna lick its lips. And I need you. I need you to make me another deception check.
How tall is the Nothic?
He's 5 foot even.
Oh god, he's big. That's a 5!
Oh no! He looks at you, and his eye sort of gleams, and then he grins. Interesting.
Oh no, just wants to fast walk away. What?
Interesting, seeker of knowledge. And then he's gonna look over at you, Lotus. What about you?
I'm trying to decide if I give him like a family recipe, if that'll be a secret enough.
Secrets known, secrets shared, secrets gained, secrets lost.
Lotus will sort of fiddle about with the locket over the choker on his neck and say, I'm fairly certain that my brother is the one responsible for my greatest loss, but I don't want to admit it.
That's not a secret.
Oh. Damn.
Come on. I know you've got some secrets in there. Got one just for you.
Does the little voice in my head seem adverse to this?
Secrets gained, secrets shared. How intriguing, Lotus. Play along, it looks delightfully fun. I hear someone click-clacking away.
Oh, that's me writing notes.
Thank you.
I'm genuinely blanking on, like, what? Yeah, that's my only, like, I want to participate, I'm just blanking. Lotus will say, oh god, I don't know what my issue is. I genuinely, I don't know, because like I said, I want to participate. I'm just blanking. My brother and I were not the only ones in the Somnium family. We had a sister, but we don't know what happened to her.
He's gonna sort of almost like chew on it for a second.
I will say that is, I didn't write that down, but that is something I think would be interesting.
Accepted. A secret gained, a secret lost. Your brother's half the man he used to be, though he doesn't think it.
Please, life. I'll just sort of bite my lip and step back.
And what about you, miss?
Well, I don't know if I have anything that you're after.
He does sort of look you over and sort of sniff a bit and say, "No, you don't." "Oh well, thank you. The Nothic Network appreciates your cooperation." And he's just sort of and then immediately pulls up a sewer cover and leaps into the sewer.
Are we friends now?
Well,
Sure.
That was suitably terrifying.
Oh no, it's just fast walking away. Did not like that.
Can't believe you guys got the Nothic encounter on the first fucking session.
Oh!
Alrighty.
Little guy, I guess. Man, that was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a fan. Gotta say.
But it was so nice.
For you in the
Really
future.
Not a fan.
Hey, what's the implications of them knowing the Nothic Network knowing this information, especially since I got a 22 on my history?
To be fair, you're pretty sure the Nothic Network knows a little bit about your guys' stuff already, but I guess they would now know that you are part of that. You specifically.
No. All right, yeah, totally. Let's go back.
All right, I need one more person to roll me a d20.
I'll roll. Let's see. Let's do a sushi one.
Hell yeah, sushi.
It's a flat 10.
Flat 10, no encounter.
Hooray!
Oh.
Alrighty, you managed to make it back to the Star's Hearth.
Hooray!
Astray is polishing a few tankards.
No, me shush.
Aww.
I know, buddy.
And
I'll
yeah,
go up I'd like to go up to Astray and present the coin. Or the token, I guess.
she'll look at it, sort of take it from you and inspect it, and hand it back and say, "Keep it. You'll be able to do more work for us in the future, if you wish."
I would like to find out if I do wish. You see, the person we met at the academy did something suspicious and said that you would explain it to us.
Oh yeah? Did they?
Yeah, they seemed to perform some kind of mind control or mind wiping on a
Jedi
fellow
mind
guard.
trick.
It didn't seem like a very kind thing to do and seemed something strange to do between guards. And I was wondering, and they told me that you would be able to explain it and that it was too long of a story for them to explain to me.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, it's not a super long story, but I understand what the problem is. You saw him mind trick, I guess you could call it, one of the guards who isn't with us.
Crunch, crunch.
Actually, with that noise, question: is the soup that Ono was eating before is it still on the table?
Yes, it is.
You just hear in the background somebody eating cold ass soup.
Ooh, gazpacho.
Delicious. I mean, it is a tomato base, so it could be gazpacho.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Clinking from Ono, just eating soup and watching you guys talk.
But yes, so the crash is a bunch of hypocritical assholes.
Okay.
They preach all about togetherness, but if you don't conform to their exact standards, even if it's just a little back-talking or a little questioning of the overall goals, they kick you out, no questions asked, and you are no longer a githyanki citizen anymore.
That seems very harsh. Why do they have such a policy?
They say that it's to make sure that we stay strong and together, and only the impurities are removed. But they only want the people that they can easily control and have a disciplined fighting force. Or at least those who are useful to the Crash in it. People like us who like to question or think about ways of our own, we're not allowed in. Apparently, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, go on.
Apparently, it used to be a lot worse than what it used to, or it used to be a lot worse than what it is now, back from where we're from. Not that any of us would know. But the Adlashar apparently made the code of Star Steel to prevent needless deaths from Crash culture. And now, you only get banished if you're not in line with the Crash instead of being disposed of. Which I suppose is better.
I see. Is there a particular reason that the rules need to be so harsh? Are there imminent threats that are causing these policies?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
Then why do the people in power uphold them?
Because it keeps them in power.
I understand. Thank you.
Alright.
I'll head back and... Yeah?
Any of y'all got any other questions?
What about that free board? When does that start?
Starts now. It's yours for a month, and she's gonna put a pouch of gold on the countertop. This is for y'all, too. 5 gold each.
Thank you.
I think Lotus is going to look at Astray and say, I almost said ashtray.
It is kind of pronounced like that.
And ask, I know you have no reason to really trust me, but I have a question regarding some information if you're willing to share.
Oh? I might be.
Have you seen any elves with similar features to me? Any other astral elves? Pink hair, red eyes?
I mean, a lot of astral elves have pink hair. That's not necessarily a uncommon trait. But none like you, I don't think yet.
Fair enough. Alright. That's all. So what's the room situation like? Are we all sharing? Are we all getting separate rooms? I don't necessarily know how this free board thing's going to work.
There's 5 separate rooms up there.
Okay.
Honestly, hardly anyone ever rents them anyway, so they're yours. Least I could do. Thanks for getting that package to them.
No problem. I think I'll just run a hand through my hair and I'll go on and find one of the rooms.
Yep.
Are they all right next to each other type situation?
Yep.
Okay.
Hooray!
Well,
We're all neighbors.
if Hono's still eating, I'll go over and sit down.
He definitely finished pretty quickly, but he is just kind of sitting there staring at you guys.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go sit next to him. And mime writing.
Oh, okay. He pulls out his little notepad and kind of hands it to you.
Okay, I'll just write. It was very nice working with you. Thank you for your help. I look forward to being friends with you.
Kind of looks you over and writes essentially me too.
Nova, my beloved.
Also, yeah, it was good working with you as well.
After that, yeah, basically, I would like to also go around to everybody else and say similar things. And just, yeah.
I think Hono will go over to Ashtray, and return the bowl, but also just kind of sign at her that the things that took the package were definitely not halflings, but Gru?
She's gonna sign back and say, "Yeah, wasn't sure if you lot would be able to." Oh God, I wasn't sure if you lot would be able to, fuck, that's not what I want to say. I wasn't sure if you lot would have the stomach to face off of them if I told you they were Starspawn underlings. But they're not that big of a threat, honestly, and you saw that, didn't you?
Actually, I guess I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, she's doing it in sign.
Yeah. Hono just kind of looks at her and goes, "Well, they didn't even know they don't know that we took the box, so."
Yeah, they are kind of stupid. And good on you for not unnecessarily killing them. They may be little shits, but, I mean, they're just... Most of them did want to become like that, from what I understand.
Just nods. And I guess he also gets his gold.
Bakers.
What would you say, Ginger?
He just nods in response and I guess gets his gold unless the gold was handed out.
It was handed out.
Okay. But yeah, well, he's gonna go find a room now! Unless anyone else wants to talk to the weird man.
Weird man.
I love this group, it's very good.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see Hello's character. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, anything else you all want to do for the evening?
Not that I can think of.
I suppose we get to decorate our rooms that we have for a month now.
True.
Yeah, if you want.
Hell yeah, I'll probably do something like that. Oh yeah.
Uh, How city is the part of the city we're in? Are there like plants and stuff around mostly, or is that anything that where there are plants it's like curated?
This is kind of the downtown slums area.
Okay.
There's some plants, but it's not like there's no parks in this area.
Yeah. Okay. I'll wait for another time then.
Go looking at plants.
I want to decorate my room.
Out here looking at plants.
I will say, if you end up doing that, Hono might want to come along with you.
Okay.
Plant looker.
Great side quest.
Hell yeah.
I would also come for plant looking.
Are you all going out again tonight, or are you gonna do that later?
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Not in. I mean, it's dark all the time, but not in the middle of the night when most people aren't out and about.
Yeah.
Seems unsafe.
I'm also sure if there is like a little plant shop around, it's probably not open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spends all 5 gold to buy plants.
Alrighty. Anything you want to do, Cassandra?
I think she'd probably head to bed relatively early. Just kind of checkered out from the day.
Alrighty. Well, with that in mind, do we want to keep going tonight? Or keep going? Or is it getting close to time when everyone needs to start leaving? Because this is
I'm
a
fine
pretty
with
good
either.
this is a pretty good stopping point if it is.
True.
I'm fine
I'm
either
good either
way.
way.
Do what?
Oh, I'm good either way.
Alright.
I'm good either way. I mean, it sounds like the next thing that we're gonna do is just go plant shopping or looking at plants.
Alright.
Plant looking.
We can keep going for a little bit, so you guys take a long rest. Not that you guys used any real resources.
We
Other than,
each used the spell except for Nova.
I'm out here peeling your girl's oranges, casting fog cloud.
I used Cyber Strike and it was not necessary whatsoever. I thought we were actually gonna fight them.
You underestimate my friend making abilities.
It wasn't so much friend making as we just did kind of like a grab and dash.
True, but it felt like friend making since I didn't actually fight them.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and prepare Pass Without a Trace. There we go. Perfect.
Gosh.
Anyways, so tomorrow morning, and the breakfast is crab and scallion porridge.
Crab.
With
Yeah.
with a delicious, well, not delicious, a sort of more of a cheap but still very potent coffee.
Question, Wick.
Yeah.
Around how long has it been since Lotus has last fed?
I'll let you decide that.
I think it's probably been a while, so Lotus would sort of knock on Nova's door that night.
Alright.
Okay.
And say, Nova, is it alright if I stay the night? It's about that time of week.
Well, hold on, you can't feed from Nova.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, Nova doesn't dream.
I don't
forgot.
dream.
Right, I forgot. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I guess he just kind of let Nova know that he's going out looking for something. I guess Lotus will kind of skulk around the inn, sort of just getting the vibe and seeing if there's anyone outside of the group that is currently asleep and, for lack of a better term, available.
What?
Basically, he's looking around, seeing if there's anyone asleep at any room that seems accessible.
Yeah. What time of night do you do this?
Dead of night, like midnight to 3 a.m.
Okay, I'd say probably most people are asleep. You remember that, Hono seemed to be human-ish.
Yeah.
You remember that there's also Cassandra, and of course the innkeeper herself, Astre.
Yeah, Lotus, given the fact that he's trying to keep this a secret from the group aside from Nova, is probably not going to go for anyone in the group, so he's going to see if he can find Astre.
Alright. Yeah, she's got a bed on the first floor.
Yeah, he'll sort of skulk across the ceiling and just sort of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, hover over the bed and just sort of try to link up. I don't necessarily know how he starts eating, other than that it's like the mist.
I'm gonna
that he
say,
sort of extrudes.
I'm gonna say that for your style of feeding, you need to use, you basically, what's the spell save of your detect thought spell?
Detect thought. Let me check. 15.
15.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. As you do this, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Oh no.
12.
You are now dominated.
Oh.
As Astre's eyes fling open, glowing slightly, and she says, "What are you doing? Now answer me honestly and completely."
I need to feed on dreams, and I didn't want to go after anyone in the party that I've just met.
She's gonna narrow her eyes and then curse at you in githyanki, and say, and then sort of shake her head and say, "What are you, some kind of filthy fucking geek?" You got tentacles under there, and she's gonna like grab your fucking face and like try to like see if you're like wearing an illusion.
Yeah, she just sees the like snaky fangs and the vague amount of mist around the room.
Get your meal somewhere else.
Yes, ma'am.
She's gonna make you walk out of her room and close the door behind you. And then you're gonna hear it lock like 4 different locks lock before the dominate person ends.
Yeah. Lotus will just sort of say in his mind, that went better than I expected, quite frankly.
You know, I've heard that the githyanki will kill anyone they think is a geek on sight. You're really lucky she was feeling a little generous.
Indeed.
Very funny, though. She really got you good.
Is there like no one else in this inn besides us?
No one else? You can go outside and see if you can't find maybe like a homeless person or something.
Lotus is going to sigh and go outside. Like, would that Nova could dream, I know he'd be willing at the very least.
Oh dear.
And he's just gonna sort of, he's not trying to go very far from the, inn, like maybe a couple blocks in any direction at most. Should I make an investigation check?
Yep.
19.
Alright, give me just a second.
You know, at the very least, going out hunting means Lotus has a higher probability of seeing some shit aside from his hunting propositions. So that's fun, at least.
As you sort of wander the streets, you do find in an alleyway a sort of grungy, sort of 25 to 30-year-old human, sort of wrapped in blankets, sort of sleeping next to a trash can.
Yeah.
Who seems to be absolutely almost... she's still alive, but she's absolutely drunk off her ass.
Yeah. Lotus will creep up onto the wall and attempt to feed. Yeah. I'll go ahead.
What's your saving throw?
15.
Yep, she fails. You sort of withdraw this mist, and it tastes of nightmares.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, she does seem to relax a little bit after you do this, as no dreams are often better than the nightmares.
Yeah. Lotus will creep down from the wall and set 5 gold that he received earlier today next to her, kind of nestling it out of view of other people, but to where she'd probably be able to find it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll make his way back to the inn.
Alright.
Does he see anything else of note, like, while he's out?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Give me just a second.
Oh.
Oops.
Me!
P?
Nope, you got nothing.
Yeah. Lotus will go back, to the inn, write a little note, that says, sorry about that, I truly don't mean any harm, and I can assure you I'm not some mind flayer, tentacle man, and slip it under the door, of Ashtray's room.
You
before
try
he
to
heads back.
do it, but there seems to be some sort of psionic barrier
Yeah.
on the door preventing you from sliding anything under the door.
Yeah, I guess he'll just leave it right outside the door.
Said you ain't coming in here no more.
Yeah, and then he'll go to bed. Yeah, I think he'll go to bed. Which I have a question. Given the fact that I was an astral elf before the Domfear bullshit, do I need the full 8 hours, or is it a trance situation?
You need the full 8 hours, baby.
Okay.
You're no longer an astral elf.
I thought so. I just wanted to be sure. He will try to get up earlier, like, than the rest of the group, like, within the 8-hour range.
I
So
will
that-
say that if you try that, Hono is the first up.
Yeah.
He's currently eating food before anyone comes down.
Yeah, Lotus comes down, sees Hono eating, and just sort of says, I wasn't expecting that. I was planning to try to make breakfast for everyone.
I don't want you anywhere near my stove, Astra says.
Ah!
She's also up.
Understandable. Alright. I guess I'll...
Did you do something to upset Astray?
Why is everyone up right now?
Some of us do not need 8 hours of rest.
I will say. Oh, actually, I'm gonna. I'm gonna DM you something real quick, Nick.
Yeah, go on. Oh yeah, do you wanna do that privately? Or like do that before Lotus wakes up?
We could probably do it before Lotus wakes up, actually.
Yeah, so you come down in the morning and Astra is already making breakfast and making coffee. And sort of gives you a one-handed hello gesture as you come down the stairs.
He also waves back, and eventually comes over to get food, but then he signs, "Are you okay? I heard what happened last night."
She says, "I'm fine. He is not an actual geek, even if he feeds like one. Disgusting."
He'll just nod and just say, "As long as you're okay."
At least he doesn't actually eat brains, but I am not having anyone in my thoughts.
Wait, sorry, what was the last thing he said?
She said, he doesn't actually eat brains, it seems, but I am not having anyone in my thoughts regardless.
It keeps cutting out at the last
Same part.
He doesn't...
I'm not hearing.
He does not eat brains, but I do not want anyone inside of my head regardless.
Yes.
Okay.
Hono would agree with that, and just like, I agree, I do not like that either.
I've practiced a lot to keep people out because a lot of us githyanki are psionic ourselves, and we don't want any Kresh Inquisitors finding out our stuff anyways.
Just kind of nods. Well, I think he would just kind of sign, well, if there's any problems, just let me know.
Oh no, if there's any problems, I'll deal with him myself.
True. It seems that we have formed a party?
Yes. If he's...
He does...
Oh, God.
But then he'll add, but he does not seem like a bad person.
Debatable. But if I gave my word, he's free to stay here if he does not bother me again. If he bothers me again, I will kill him.
Signs understandable.
And I'll reach into his mind and make it melt out of his ears, see how he likes it.
Oh dear. But anyway, I think that's enough of conversation. He's gonna go eat his soup in the corner. Or no, what do we have again?
Crab.
Seafood porridge.
Yeah, crab and scallion porridge.
Yay!
It's got
another liquidy type food.
It's like good, like thick buckwheat with butter and a little soy sauce and crunchy peppers in it.
I'm so sorry that he heard everything that happened.
That's hilarious.
And of course, since that was in sign language, Lotus would not have heard any of that.
Yeah, I mean, granted, you know, he was just getting up, so he wasn't there anyway. Like, Lotus comes down, sees, yeah, I think the scene still plays out the same. Of
You just see Ono sitting eating some food already. Astra's just like,
well, I'm just gonna go over here and read the newspaper, I guess.
I'll sit with you.
Okay. While they're sitting together, Lotus will answer Nova's question and be like, yeah, I kind of picked the wrong person initially.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Will you be able to find food anyways?
Yes, there was a young woman sleeping on the street. I was able to alleviate her nightmares, but you know, that doesn't necessarily get her off the street, so I left the 5 gold that we made from the mission for her. I can only hope that she was the one to find it and not someone else.
That was very kind of you, and pats you on the shoulder.
is this in common?
Yeah, this is in common.
You guys are like, what, across the room, right?
Yeah.
You just see Hono staring at you.
Lotus's third eye will look over, just like, And he'll sigh.
After a moment, Hono seems to have finished most of his food. Brings the dishes back over to Ashtray. It comes over and sits near you guys.
Okay.
Hi.
And he's just gonna write. I feel so bad. But sometimes it's easier to have the secrets come out right in the beginning.
Yeah.
But he's going to write, I heard what happened last night, and I don't judge you.
I mean, that's a relief, I suppose. As far as I know, it doesn't hurt anyone, but that doesn't really change the fact that it's a pretty big invasion of privacy. Dreams are, something quite personal.
He just kind of nods.
I don't want to hurt anyone, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, but, I'd also rather not die. And he'll sort of, absent-mindedly run his fingers over one of the many scars on his body. Not again, at least.
He nods and writes, I don't think most people want to die.
Typically speaking, most don't want to, but also most people don't have to gain power from others.
Dreams sound very interesting. I would like to learn more about them. If they're so personal, I thought you said you couldn't control them. And why would people have bad dreams?
I don't know. Subconscious is a pretty unpredictable sort of thing. I've seen things more beautiful and things more terrifying than most people could ever imagine, and whether or not it's moral or immoral, that's also how I'm able to do most of my magic. So such a thing is kind of rare in these parts. Dreams are a natural sort of thing, even if other druids here don't seem to realize it. I'm able to, summon forth the things that I've seen from dreams to give them form, give them life, to heal and to harm, to maim and to mend. With the same sort of ease that I might call upon a array of sweets that no one's ever seen before, whereas another druid would use goodberry. I am also able to make storms of cotton candy with fucking licorice lightning. Things aren't necessarily bound by what is possible in reality when it comes to dreams, and as such, magic is under similar lack of constraints. I just bring that whimsy into reality, for better or for worse.
Thank you for explaining.
Hono also seems pretty interested in what you're talking about, but hasn't really said anything, or written anything.
We're gonna have to fix that.
I don't.
Maybe I'll need to
Speaking
learn
of
again.
which, I will ask it. I will ask. Can you teach me some sign language?
Oh no, nods.
Also like to learn, given the chance.
He's gonna have to give y'all sign language lessons.
We'll do this together.
Hono will actually write down. Perhaps we should ask Cassandra as well.
Perhaps.
That seems like a grand idea.
Yeah, because I was just asleep.
I like all the early risers, and the Cassandra's like, I'm sleeping in. Fuck you guys.
Aw. You think carrying this hammer all day requires anything less than 9 hours of sleep? You got another storm coming.
Might actually be more than that, because you went to bed the first. You went to bed first, and you're still asleep.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. That's
She's
true.
probably chilling and meditating.
Oh my god.
I feel like she has like a little bit of a morning like ritual, but she's not like she's kind of unpleasant before she's had her morning coffee.
Don't talk to me before I've had my morning meditation.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Eventually, just the three of us come up with breakfast and coffee, be like, please wake up, Cassandra. We're bored, we want to do something.
Are you dreaming? You should tell us about your dreams.
Are you dreaming? Can I eat?
Yeah, I mean, if she sleeps the longest, she might have the most dreams to get.
So
God.
yeah, but eventually, like, she, like, maybe, like, 7 a.m., she comes downstairs and is just, like, got a little bit of bedhead and is just kind of looking around the room and then sees you guys and, like, immediately just, like, smiles and waves.
Aww.
I wave
waves
vigorously back.
You get like an aggressive wave. Nova, and then it's a tiny little wave from Hono. You probably will see him trying to teach them some sign language, at least like basic, like hello, goodbye type situation, or like my name is.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably oblivious too to the whole vampire thing.
Yeah.
Just walk over, sit down, you know, morning.
Good morning.
When we have
How did you
talked
sleep?
about letting Cassandra know about the vampire thing. Oh, also sorry.
Good question.
But also you said something, Nova, sorry.
Oh, I just.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just asking.
No, you go ahead.
But I just asked if she slept okay.
Yeah, yeah, pretty normal stuff, dreams, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm just picturing, like, whenever Lotus is in someone's room, like, feeding, it's just like this. I timestamped it. I see you, Ruby Rose. Yeah. He's just lingering. Anyway, so, everyone else in the building already knows, so I might as well tell you, because why the fuck not? Anyway, I feed on dreams.
Oh, okay.
All of us unbothered.
Yeah. You all are taking this remarkably well.
I mean, like,
Hono actually writes, should I be concerned?
not bad.
I mean, I don't think you should be concerned. Like I said, as far as I can tell, it doesn't hurt anyone, and it often seems to help in some regards. I don't know, a lot of people seem put off in general by the idea of, like, you know, any sort of, like, I don't know what to describe that motion as, but the sort of, like, claw and fang motion, and, like, straight up bares his fangs, you know, that sort of thing. Like the two-handed nya motion, for lack of a You know, like, typically people are scared, want to burn me at the stake.
In this setting, like, vampires are just another type of spirit from Rockalon. They're not, like, some of them aren't trusted, but they're not usually, like, hunted down unless if they're, like, doing, like, the actual, like, ooh, I'm starting a coven and, like, killing a bunch of people and trying to take over a thing sort of thing. If you're just chill and, like, drink from someone who's, like, willing to give you some blood, like, most people are like, oh, wow, it's a fucking vampire. It's not...
Fair enough.
And then most things in this setting, even devils and demons to some extent, are just spirits, and they're like sort of a natural part of Willira as a setting.
Fair.
So,
yeah.
There's some leeway, like I said, but it's not as, like, on site.
Yeah. When I see you, you dream bear, it's on sight! I'll get your ass! Yeah, but yeah, there's that.
I just don't think we should judge someone for being an outsider, though. I mean, that sounded rude, but I mean, like, just because someone's different doesn't mean they're bad.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, is there anything on the docket for today that we want to take care of?
I'd like to find some plants to decorate my room.
Oh no, actually excitedly writes, I would like that too!
We can go together!
Plants!
Plan!
Is there anything else that anyone else wants to do?
I can't really think of anything unless opportunities present themselves.
Is there a temple to my patron, in the city?
No, actually there wouldn't be, because your patron is new. He has not had time to visit Nakstadt and get his temple situated.
Okay.
For those who are curious, your patron is actually is a new Eidolon who happens to be one of our players in our Monday Willira game.
Oh.
Which player is this? Because Vic tells me a lot about Monday game.
That would be Cass, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
That's the dragon god, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Cass. Blah. Boops.
Blah.
The Fairwill. Anyways, but yes, there's not a temple to your eidolon here yet.
Okay.
But yeah, you all can go like shopping if you want.
With our 5 gold.
Yeah, how much gold do y'all
Yay,
have?
shopping!
Um,
15.
I've got 10.
You know. Okay, go ahead.
I think my thing just came with 10, so I'm assuming I have 15 now.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hell yeah. Monies.
Money.
Money.
We have free room and board for a month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so you all have breakfast. You get out. Go out searching. Everyone, make me some investigation checks.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Also, Hono would have asked Cassandra if she wanted to learn. Oh, that's a 6. Sign language as well, seeing as he's teaching the others. Oh no, I rolled a 3 plus 5. So an 8!
I got a 6.
The plant boys are just like, wait, hold on, we're too distracted.
What are we rolling
Sign
for?
language.
Learning.
Define
Or,
plants.
to find
What do I roll?
My
investigation.
passive is a fucking 20. I rolled a fucking 8.
If it's a 20, you can
14.
use your passive.
Oh, okay.
Oh. 5.
14.
Okay, what'd you get, Cass? Cassandra?
All 5.
5. So, you guys... most of you guys are completely clueless, wandering around these big city streets. However, Hono has had some chances to get experienced with the city a little bit, and has a little bit experience tracking things due to being a ranger. And,
Wait up for the 8.
since you have a 20 passive, I'll let you use that. That's...
Thank you!
If you're good, if you're that good at something, it shouldn't go to waste, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. The
And-
observant came in clutch there.
And also, a Lotus being while not from an Astral Elf city, does have or being from an Astral Elf town, has somewhat of an idea of how the city should be laid out, but it's just on a much bigger scale and a much bigger, yeah. However, you managed to find a little shop in the area, only about an hour away, and since it's daytime, I'm not going... Well, since people are out, it is not day right now, it is still night, but people are out and about, and it is about 9 a.m. I'm not going to make you guys roll a random encounter. So... You will find a little plant shop.
Plants.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Plants.
Give me just a second to roll up an NPC.
Can't wait to meet them. I can't wait even more.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. So you managed to let's see. Where's my D20? Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay, so in the plant shop the plant shop is called Frisips fungus. Plants, funguses, fruits, and plants of all kinds. It's all written on one side. That's like, it sort of gets like a little smaller as it like goes along.
The words get tighter together and everything.
And as you go in the store, you are greeted by a assimilated Thrycreen.
Ooh.
Oh!
Who has glowing fungal growths popping out of their carapace. They are wearing a botanist's, a sort of like botanist's apron with various things, and they sort of point to the sign that says, if you do not speak Thrycreen, I will need to speak to you psionically, or I can write in communication if you so need so. And then he also moves his hands and says in githyanki sign, I also speak githyanki sign language.
That's how the shopkeepers work for my voice disability. He will respond in githyanki. I'm like, oh, that's a relief.
Hello, friend. It is nice to be meeting you.
It is nice to meet you too.
I am Frizip.
I am Hono.
Actually, no. It says, it does not say I, it says, this one is Frizip. It is a pleasure to meet you.
No, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. I am Hono. And also, just, he wants to look at all the plants. All the plants!
Yes. This is clearly a shop that uses plants from somewhere that two of you, or that several of you would be from. That most of you, except all three of you except Cassandra would be familiar with, because it is plants from the Basin of Rebirth.
Hell yeah!
Oh!
There are all sorts of glowing little plants from some of the Scion's link fungus that grows not just out of the Thrycreen, but also in various pots. Those of you who are from the Basin of Rebirth or have familiarity with Basin of Rebirth know that these types of Thrycreen willingly join with the fungus with this species of fungal growth to strengthen their psionic hive mind. And thus do not have a queen like some of the Thrycreen out in the Alabaster Isles.
Okay.
It is a Thrycreen with sort of a purplish blue carapace. And their eyes are a bright purple, like a lavender purple. And the head is that of kind of a almost a termite.
Okay.
I would like to... Yeah.
Oh, no, you go first.
I would like to gallivant about the shop, checking everything out.
Yes. Is there anything in particular you are looking for? It asks you, Hono, in githyanki sign.
He would basically respond, I'm looking for something that would be easy to care for, as I assume a house plant in the setting.
It nods for a second and clicks its mandibles together, and you hear a little thri-kreen chittering as it sort of thinks. And then it goes over to a section that has a bunch of different, like, small ferns in these terracotta pots. And these ferns are all different colors that are glowing. Each one glows a different light, and they say, "Oh no! Hello, can you hear me?"
You're back now.
It's weird. It just, like, the moment that you always bring up, "You're cutting out," it's like, now I'm gonna behave.
It goes over to this section of like ferns, and there are various different ferns of.
It's doing it again!
It's specifically cutting out the important words.
Why is it so? Why is
specific noun? It cuts out for one word.
Ferns.
Oh, ferns! Ferns!
I
have no idea why it keeps cutting out. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
Like
Technology does that
every time. It is just the wrong word.
Yeah, it's ferns. There are bioluminescent ferns of various different colors.
Ooh.
And there's also a few peace lilies, looking things. Except some of them are pitcher plants as well. All of them are bioluminescents. However, the pitcher plants actually smell the best. They have like this very fragrant, almost honey-like scent to them.
Yes, okay.
It points to the various plants and it says these are. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. I hope that didn't pick up too loud on my mic.
No, you're good.
These are twilight ferns, luminous lilies, and what's a good name? Sweetmeyer pitcher plants.
Definitely interested in the ferns. Love me some ferns.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, it says, it says, yes, these ferns are very easy to care for. You do have to water them every day, but it's just like a little cup of water, and put them in a dim place and they'll be... most of the plants feed off of the ambient light, so it doesn't matter if it's even in a dim place. You can just put it near a window and it'll drink up starlight easy, or even in a corner and it'll pick up the faintest motes of light. They're most of these plants are made to grow at night, even with just moonlight or starlight.
Okay. How much are they, each of them?
Each one of these, one of these houseplants is only 1 silver.
Ooh. Oh, I have so much money.
People get the limit on how many houseplants? Like a cap?
What?
Maybe we should put like a limit on how many houseplants we're taking back today, like a cap.
Do not tell the plant boys they can't have their plants.
Why do you
We never want to tell that.
Yeah, Remy. Yeah. I think I need to let the pup out so other people can go plant shop while I think of how many I want.
I'll go for the psionic talking. And probably have almost the exact same conversation.
Yeah, basically, you hear about the same deals. These are the houseplant sections. They've got other plants that are like for various other situations, but these are like easy to care for houseplants.
Yeah, that sounds great.
If you don't have a lot of bugs, it recommends that you put a little piece of meat in the pitcher plant at least once a week.
Okay. That
The
seems
little
reasonable.
salami as the treat.
Yeah, pitcher plants can have a salami as a treat. Actually, you should not give pitcher plant salami. It's got a lot of salt in it.
Salt in it?
Just a piece of beef or like crab or something.
Give it some
Considering the
prosciutto.
location.
Mhm.
Don't give it prosciutto. That's got even more salt in it.
Give it bacon.
Oh gosh! Don't murder my pitcher plant!
Give it a single jar of salted peanuts.
You're so evil. I thought we were friends. Yeah, I would like to get like. They're a silver apiece.
Yep.
I would like to get a variety of different colors and different types, some of each kind, maybe a total of like 20.
20?
Yeah. I want a forest in my room.
Are you going to be able to carry all of those?
That's a great question. How big are they, and can I get something to carry them on? I have the strength, it's just a matter of if there's a good way to carry them.
What are you getting again? The pitcher plants or ferns or what?
A mixture of all three.
Okay, you're getting 20 of them?
Yeah.
You're gonna need a cart. These are like...
Wait, how big are they?
These are like actual house plants, dude. They're like something you'd put in the corner.
Oh, I thought these were like sit on a shelf house plants.
No, the pit you can probably get sit on the shelf house plant for a copper, but these ones are like a silver.
Okay,
like
in that case, I'll do like 6 of those, and like 15 of the copper ones.
Okay, so 6 big. Are you getting?
Yeah, I'll get like 2, 2, and 2.
Okay. You'll still probably need a cart.
Okay. Is there a cart I can borrow or rent?
Yes. It will pull out a cart and put your purchases on it and say they all need. The small ones need half a glass of water every day, and the bigger ones need a full glass of water every day.
Okay.
Because they're from a rainforest.
I see.
But
okay. So then that's 6 silver and 15 copper.
I'm back.
yeah.
Welcome back.
What did I miss? How many plants did we buy so far?
Oh, so many.
Oh my god. Oh, those are snail shoes.
Wait, do I have to convert my currency before?
Okay, how many are you getting of? How many of the copper ones are you getting? 6?
Or me?
Yes.
15.
15 copper ones?
If there are enough, and nobody else needs them.
What are the copper ones? I didn't hear about those. What are these ones?
They're little shelf-sized ones, not the big corner-sitting ones.
Ooh. Oh wait, the houseplants are those corner-sitting ones?
Yes.
Oh, I probably shouldn't get as many as I was planning to get, but I thought they were shelf.
So did I.
If you want a shelf-sized one, they're a copper apiece.
Are they the same type of plant?
Yes.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes. I don't think I'm going to go as hard. I don't think I'm getting 15. I think I will be the reasonable plant person here and get one of... I want many ferns. I'll get 3 ferns and then 2 of the other ones. One of each of the other ones. What?
You've got money, splurge.
But we also have to carry this back and find room for them. And
I'm
then
borrowing
also...
a cart anyways.
Are there supplies, like little misters and like fertilizer and stuff that we need?
These are rainforest plants. They got it can get you a big bag of soil if you need to replace the soil for 1 gold for like all that'll be useful for both of you. It's gonna say, okay, since you're getting so many, you can also get a mister for 1 gold that'll keep your room as humid as you need it. You still need to pour a pitcher of water into it every day, though.
So when I said mister, there's like a little like spray mister thing that people use for a lot of plants like that. That's what I was originally thinking, but there's like an actual mister thing.
Yeah,
like a rainforest room humidifier.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Y'all are insane.
Plant boys, what the plant boys want! Plant boys want what the... Yeah, there we go. Which is plants!
Which is plants.
And I feel just like my new home that I left immediately after being created.
Oh, you're a fresh-faced little baby!
Oh, extremely.
Oh!
Is going to go up to Ribbip?
Fribbit.
Ribbit.
Fribbit.
Fribbit. There we go. I have a general idea. Fribbit and say, pardon me, but do you have anything that's a little bit more, moderate on the care scale? Like, not necessarily too easy, not too difficult, just, normal.
Just normal.
Plants.
It's gonna sort of click its mandibles together and sort of go over to the other side and show you a set of various flowers and little saplings. There are gibbous orchids, which shine like a beautiful moon, but they have sort of like almost one of their petals is black, so it's not quite like a full moon. So they're like gibbous.
Yeah.
There are these brilliant sort of like glowing mushrooms that seem to be pretty similar. The scion stalk, or scion stalk mushrooms that grow out of its carapace as well, but these are much bigger, sort of like ones, and it says, and there's little saplings of moondrop trees.
Yeah. How much for the moondrop trees and the scion stalks? Though I'd like to ask, would humanoids be in danger of being playing host to these fungi?
You're never in danger. It's gonna sort of like look at you and sort of point to its head and then point to yours, or like, and then it's going to sign with several of its hands.
I do not speak Githyanki sign language. My apologies.
Then it's going to point back to the sign and say, "Do you?" The sign that says, "Do you communicate psionically, or do you need written communication?"
I'll communicate telepathically to it.
You hear
yes.
Okay. You hear it sort of answer back in like a multitude of voices in its head and say, "Oh, don't worry. There's no danger from the scion stalk. They only join up with you if you wish it."
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Also, it's not really able to survive humanoid hosts well unless if they're extremely prepared for it. So you're more of a danger to it than you, but you can still communicate with the network if you so wish.
All right. So would it be bad to purchase it if I was just purely interested in, caring for it for aesthetic purposes, or
it requires mental stimulation as well as physical care.
All right.
So one of the others would probably be a better if you aren't going to mentally communicate with it.
I mean, I could mentally communicate with it if if, like you said, if I don't wish to join up with it, I'll be fine.
Yes, you can still talk to the network through it too, as well.
All right.
Without joining up with the network.
Yeah. The moondrop saplings, can they be cared for at the home? I understand if not. It's been a while since I've seen any of them, and
moondrop saplings can be cared for home for up to 2 years. Then they have to be planted in more of an actual planting space where they start to properly grow.
Alright, in that case I'll take one of them and keep an eye out for a proper planting space. They, like I said, it's just been a while since I've seen any of them that aren't on my garment.
And this one will grow fruit every month or so. But it'll only grow like 2 to 3, maybe 5 at most fruits. Moondrop fruits are kind of like about the size of a large pear, kind of a similar shape, sort of like, but more of like a teardrop shape than.
Yeah. How much for the scion stalk and 1 moondrop sapling?
That'll be 1 gold each.
And if I wanted to get one of the gibbous orchids?
That'll also be another gold.
I'll hand over 3 gold.
Alright. It will accept the gold, get you the plants, and say they need 2 cups or 1 glass of water every day, as well as the moondrop needs to be trimmed, and the fungus needs to have a little compost put into its water every day as well.
Can do. Thank you kindly.
It will hand you several of those, and also get you a small bag of compost that'll probably last you about a month or so.
Sweet. Well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plant time.
I'm gonna need a shelf. I'm gonna need some kind of shelf for my plants.
Did you not have a shelf? I don't sell shell. It does not. This one does
Yes,
not
I-
sell shells. This.
Oh no, yeah. This I understand. I just will need to get that at some point.
You got a little bit overzealous.
They're very pretty.
Indeed. Alright. Shall we start making our way back and perhaps stop by a furniture store on the way?
Fantasy IKEA.
Fantasy IKEA?
Sorry, you couldn't Yeah, we gotta stop by a fantasy IKEA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I gotta figure out what plants I want.
Mm-hmm.
Orchid, one of the lilies, one of the pitchers, and then maybe 2 of the ferns. It's 5 plants. I gotta do the math. Oh, jeez. You said we're getting dirt too? For our gold?
Yep.
Okay. How much is
Oh, are we splitting that?
Yeah. If you
Oh.
want.
Okay. Want to split that for half a gold each for the soil?
Yeah, that's fine. So 5 silver from each of us.
Yeah.
Actually, let me get one more fern, so it's just a flat 5 copper from that. Oh, jeez. We don't have a problem. Is Sandra getting anything, or is she just staring at all of us?
Kind of in the corner, just looking at plants, admiring. And then she turns around and
Sees the
just processes
cart.
how many plants you guys have on the grocery cart. Or whatever.
We like plants,
Okay.
okay? Okay. So I'm gonna... Did you end up actually getting 15? No.
I mean, technically it was 21, but...
Oh my god!
Yeah, plus he threw in a free mister with this, if you're getting that many.
Yeah.
Free mister. Frippit's
So I just have to pour
pronouns
a
are
pitcher of
they
water
it.
in.
I keep messing up, sorry.
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's a lovely bug.
I feel like we're gonna keep coming back here, is the thing.
Yes!
Wait, hold on, we need to turn our entire room into a jungle.
Jeez.
Is there like a little handheld type mister instead of one for the room? It's more just like a spray bottle type situation.
Yes, you can get one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna get that. I don't need a whole room situation.
My room will
However,
be
Chase,
humid, and that's okay.
yeah, you're gonna need one of those for as many as you're getting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a jungle in there. I have a small conservative
Yeah.
collection starting.
Alrighty. Are you sure you don't want any plants, Cassandra?
Do they have like a magic trinkets shop?
You can try and look for one.
Or just like a games, or it's just something like a little bit joyful, or...
I can hardly hear you, I'm sorry. You're keep breaking up.
I'm sorry. Do they have like a game shop, or just something kind of a little joyful, like nothing like super big items, but like maybe just small magic items?
Oh, like a knick-knack shop? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Like a knick-knack shop?
Okay.
Alright, you can make a investigation check if you want.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's the dirty 20?
Dirty 20. Okay, yeah, you're able to find a little shop called the sparkling, called the Little Horde. And it's run by a kobold.
Nice.
It's a... Hold on just a second. That's... you go into this little... sort of almost like, it's not even like a building, it's like this little, like, cart. And it says, the Little Horde, trinkets, treasures, and miniature magical items. And it is run by a... Oh, that is a little loud. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh,
A bit loud for me. You guys can have it as loud as you want.
it downed it for me too, so I was like, oh. It's good, you did. I fixed it.
It's run by a kobold with gold scales, wearing these like big tortoiseshell glasses on the edge of their snout, and has a bunch of little rings and has a couple of like earrings, but like drilled into their horns. And they say, hello, hello, would you like to come see my mystical wares?
Yeah.
The funnest trinket you have, like the most mischievous trinket you've got.
I got you. Mischievous, huh? Ooh. You want it more mischievous, a little devious, maybe a little salacious?
That, maybe just like, you know, pranks and that kind of thing.
I got you. And, hold on a second. Now, do you want them to be, to cause pranks or to be a prank?
Be a prank? Like a real trick or something? Like, you know, like magic tricks or...
The item itself looks like a more important magic item, but it does not do what it says. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Okay.
You are like breaking up so bad I can barely
Yeah,
understand
well,
what you're saying. Oop.
I think probably leaving and coming to fix it.
Hello? Hello? Is that better?
Hello?
Yes,
Oh,
better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Here, let me mute the music too and see if that helps too. I might be having trouble trying to detect. Yeah.
Alright.
Any. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Oh, some of these are really good. He sort of like pulls out a selection of items. Here is, it points to this sort of amulet with like a feather on it, and he says, "This is an amulet of featherfall." Wink, and he says, "Wink" out loud, and he says, "Go on, put it on." Do you put it on?
So, yes.
You put it on, and the amulet turns into a feather and falls to the ground. And then it turns back into an amulet.
It's a feather fall.
Right? But I feel like if we have that, that might get us into a situation where somebody dies because they think it's an amulet of featherfall.
God.
I also have a book of or a box of anti-magic, or anti-matches. Anti-matches.
What do those do?
And he pulls out one of the matches and strikes it, and it begins to drip water from the tip.
That one might be useful.
How much? Wait, hold on. How much water comes out of it?
That's a good question.
It drips like a faucet that doesn't, not quite like a leaky faucet, but like a faucet that isn't quite closed all the way. But it like the wood
It's
still
like dribbling.
the wood still kind of burns.
So it's just for however long that burns.
Yeah,
then.
forever a match lasts.
So you probably get like maybe a teaspoon worth of water out of it.
Yeah.
You're saying I can't water my plants continuously with them.
It would be nice just to like set one of those off, put it someplace, and it'll fill a cup up.
We have. This is the amulet of weather detection, and he holds it up, and it says, "It is not raining."
Go for that one.
I mean, if you don't want to look outside, you can at least get like a good gauge of. Alright, it's not raining
Probably
today.
great for illusions too.
Let's see.
Oh, that'd be so funny though.
These are the bagpipes of stealth.
Oh,
As
Oh,
long
no.
as you are playing them, you're completely invisible.
You're what?
As long as you play these bagpipes, you are completely invisible.
But I'm guessing you hear the
Oh,
back.
how much do they cost?
Each one of these costs 1 gold.
Okay. I wish grab the bagpipes. I feel like those would be oddly useful.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Ghost bagpipes.
Let's see, what are some of these other ones? I just like looked up like prank magic items, and I found this like fucking big list. It's so fucking this is the belt of pants. If you put it on, it creates illusory pants on you.
I love that. Oh.
Okay, so I'm putting bagpipe down. I'm buying the bagpipe.
We have... Oh, here's some of these books. We have Book of Canon, a book that automatically transforms into the sacred text of any religion, translated into the language the user is most familiar with. That's kind of funny. The Book of Confusion. The letters in this book always appear to be upside down, even if viewed from a different directions at the same time. The book is a bad novel about zombies.
Okay, I'm grabbing the Book of Confusion.
The Book of Curses. When opened, the book verbally berates anyone in the immediate vicinity, calling into question their combat ability, intellect, personal hygiene, lineage, and profession of their mothers, and other delightful insults. Once closed, the
Hang out
book
for
I
me.
want the Book of Curses. Okay, we were grabbing that Book of Curses.
once Once closed, the book continues shouting, although it is muffled until placed inside a bag or some other similar container for 1d4 plus 1 minutes and ignored. Replying to the book in any other way causes the insults to get louder and more childish the more time you spend replying to it.
Okay, so bagpipe, Book of Curses, Book of Confusion. That's 3 gold, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do they have any?
The Boots of Teleportation allows the player to teleport whenever they like, but they don't carry the wearer with them activated. The boots teleport just fine, though. Oh, this one's good. The bottomless beer mug. Any liquid poured into this mug treats the bottom as incorporeal, but solid objects don't.
Oh, I need that mug. I need that mug. I have a plan.
Yeah.
The liquids just go through it, but solid objects don't. So that's
Okay.
how you strain your water in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that actually might be useful.
Oh yeah, that would be really good.
Some shenanigans, okay. I'm adding some items. So the Book of Curses, the Book of Confusion, the Bagpipes of Invisibility, and the Mug of Disappearing Liquid.
Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, let's see if I see...
Wait, the liquids just go through the cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But like solids don't, so yeah, you could arguably use that to filter water.
Yeah, I guess you're correct.
You could put some charcoal in there and just create a filter.
Like, because I can see the Bagpipe of Invisibility actually being really useful for distraction.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
Not just that though. Silence is a spell.
Wait, are the bagpipes invisible too when you play them?
I would assume so.
I hope so.
As long as you are playing these bagpipes, you are invisible.
It says you are, but does that mean the bagpipes are invisible?
No. I'm gonna say they aren't, because they're more funny that way.
Those bagpipes! That's how I originally thought it was.
Oh.
So good!
Oh, and one more, the bookie skeleton.
Okay.
This pile of bones is small, such as one that might be obtained from a bird or a toad, though it can look as it can cover any creature. When a song are played in the vicinity of the skeleton, it begins to dance appropriately. As soon as the music stops, it collapses into a pile of bones again.
I want
I'm
it.
grabbing this one too! Dancing skeleton.
Alright, so,
What's going on with the bagpipes?
so you get the bagpipes itself. Yeah, it says grants the user invisibility as long as it's played, so the bagpipes are not invisible. Okay, I'm gonna...
You'll be distracted enemy! Not by having floating bagpipes walking around as a dancing skeleton!
Okay.
Okay, I've got some ideas, Thank you for indulging.
Did you say you wanted the belt of pants?
No.
Okay.
Oh. They're definitely an item I'd want with a different character.
Wait, I highly recommend you check out this Tumblr.
Okay.
For
on.
future meme items.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to... Oh, the bottomless beer mug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it doesn't have a bottom.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, that'll
No.
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold.
There goes all
This
the
is an excellent job.
gold.
That's why we do jobs, so we
Oh,
can
yeah,
procure items.
I follow this blog, Lapis.
It's so good.
Alright. Well, thank you for doing business with me. The name's Trick, by the way.
Huh.
Thank you so much for the supplies. It will be put to good use.
I sure hope they are. And with that, it is just about 5, and I am going to have to call it for here.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Thank you for indulging our shopping trip.
no problem. Did you
Yeah.
all have fun?
Heck
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great, great, great. I'm going to stop the recording.